Hey there, this is Sundays with Trenae. I'm your host, Trenae. This week, we're going to be meeting Salim Weldon. He is the co-owner and marketing director of Whimsicle Fruit Pops. Now listen, Whimsicle uses organic fruits and veggies and all natural ingredients in its popsicles, but the business is so much more. They infuse music, art, fashion, all in the brand. Whimsicle's done projects with Foot Locker, Amazon, the Philadelphia 76ers, and so many other organizations. Salim even told me that he was invited to the White House. But before all that success, Salim spent 5 years as an in-classroom school counselor. So he's already been using his platform as a motivational speaker and mentor, and he's promoting a healthier lifestyle. I had a chance to catch up with Salim while he was in his factory, and we chatted about his busy work week and how he rests. Check this out. Salim, thanks for being on the show today.
Thank you for inviting me. Appreciate you.
Now, you're in your factory right now. First, tell me, running a business, running a fruit popsicle business, was that always your dream?
No, it wasn't always my dream, but so one, I'm co-owner of Whimsicle. My partner, her name is Trenae Simon, and her grandfather owned a water ice company down 22nd and Lehigh. She was making the whimsicles for our children, and we kind of just created it into a business, you know? So you understanding that our community, you know, is affected by diabetes, we wanted to create a product that combated the sugary products on the market, and then use my voice and, you know, use our relationships and our connections to create a business.
That's amazing. Now, running a business, being a father, I'm a mother, and I know that you're all over the place. So what's like your typical work week like?
Very busy, especially, you know, like when April, May, June, July, August. And the crazy thing is September is normally our biggest month, our busiest month, right? Because of the festivals, right? So normal work week, we're not a vendor, so we do not do any pop-up shops. We do not place any whimsicles into any stores. Everything is prepaid for. We come out and create an experience by bringing our push carts and passing out the whimsicles. With our corporate partners, we customize the sticks with their logo on it. So actually we sell them advertisement on our sticks, right? To boost morale for their events or for their employees. So like you said, Foot Locker, that's one of the biggest, our biggest clients. We have a friend and a colleague that his name is Munch, Anthony Still. He was able to help us get inside of Foot Locker, and I have done over probably 50 events for Foot Locker in the last 5 years. So typical work week, you know, we look on our calendar, see what people want. You know, we do weddings, we do birthday parties, we do mainly all corporate private events. And basically we just go down the schedule, we see what people want, and we provide it for them, you know.
That's great. Now, you're running your business, you're doing all of this, you're busy during the week. When do you actually get to rest?
The wintertime, right? But no, so one, I mean, my core values is I'm Muslim, right? So I have to wake up every day to pray. So I try to balance out life, religion, family, then business, right? So every day I wake up to pray, and then I start my day by, you know, helping my son, you know, do whatever he has to do, if it's going to school, if it's going to camp, and then I come to my factory, and then, you know, I make the whimsicles. I'm able to rest later on throughout the day, you know, at night, but I do make sure that I get my sleep because I do not like to be tired. I do not, because it also makes you frustrated. You might make a decision that can literally change the trajectory of your business, right? So I try to get my rest, but everyone knows me. I do go to bed early because I have to wake up to pray, right? So people call me old man, but I'm okay with that because, I just want to make sure that I can do the things that I need to do for my family.
So wait, what time do you go to bed?
I mean, it depends. If sports is on, right? I try to stay up. So the other day I fell asleep watching the NBA finals. I probably fell asleep like 9 o'clock. But so it depends on the work week, right? So like, let's just say if I have an order for 4,000 whimsicles throughout that week, I might have to stay at the factory till 11 and then get home, right? So it depends on how my work week is flowing, how I'm able to prepare before the week before. Because the only thing that I really have to wait for if we're doing a corporate partnership that they give us the legal rights to put the logo on the sticks. So anything else, we just use our regular sticks, and I can make whimsicles. We don't sell anything over 72 hours old. So I'm able to make a certain amount and then get them out and then make a fresh batch.
We're all pretty much familiar with like the concept and the idea of like grind culture. And given what you just said, that, this is a product that you can't have sitting around, you're constantly in motion. But the pandemic happened and everyone had to slow down and pause and sit with themselves for a really long time. What lessons did you kind of take away from the pandemic?
Love yourself and your family, right? You also need your own personal space at times, right? That nothing is guaranteed. God can control everything, right? I'm gonna say Allah because that's what I believe in, right? Controls everything, and during the pandemic, it humbled us all, right? Because no matter, it's similar to, I don't want to compare it to Ramadan, but if we're all fasting and we're all on the same level, nobody couldn't work. We was all in the house. We had to stay in. We had, only certain people can go to work, right? So I took from it, one, save money for a rainy day. You never know when things are going to, dramatically change. So just be prepared for that. Love your family, respect each other, give each other space, check on your friends, check on your family members, right? Just because someone does business with you doesn't mean that they're your friend. So it's some people that you may thought that would have checked on you that didn't. Just get over it and just take it for what it is, right? But the pandemic actually also helped me understand that those that prepared during the pandemic, coming out of the pandemic, your business should flourish. We also, during the pandemic, we were still able to work. Amazon still hired us to come on campus to pass out whimsicles to their employees, and they're only truck drivers. So I was one of the few that was still blessed during the pandemic. I lost a lot of accounts. It was hard to get fruit. It's still hard to get certain fruit because that fruit is seasonal. A lot of fruit come from overseas, so you can't get it in the country. The pricing, everything went up. And then you have to adjust as a business as well. So your pricing has to change. And be kind to people and be compassionate about what they're going through. Just because you're not going through something doesn't mean that the next person that has a business is not about to fail because of that.
Great lessons right there. That's all the time I have, and I don't want to keep you too long because I know you gotta go. But Salim, thank you so much for coming on the show today.
You're welcome. Thank you.
So for Salim, it's all about getting to bed early. Try that this week. It might make a difference. That's all we have for this week's episode of Sundays with Trenae. I'm your host, Trenae Nuri. If you like this episode, give it a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe. Leave a comment too. We love reading those. I'll catch up with you next Sunday. And remember, love yourself and love your community. Bye.